Good morning, everyone. It's Sparks here, back for more Final Fantasy XIV. We're gonna be very short for time today because I need to get out and do some shopping for Christmas before the sales end, as my last chance to get a lot of items. My dad still hasn't told me what he wants, which is annoying because it means I probably won't be able to get what he wants in a sale before it ends. But we'll see what happens. So, right now, our main concern... Oh wow, expert dungeons are a thing. That must be when we ever complete the dungeon that's the most recent one. Well, right now, we want to queue for... live scene. Anabasios. Or... Voidcast Dias. These are the two that are important to us. So... because unfortunately we can't do Thalea until we complete one of those. Still, when we do complete it, it'll be exciting. Let's see, it's a Monday. I should turn over some things. Let's see. Our inventory is full. So, you. Hi. You can carry the spruce logs and the vampire plant. That's... anything else we can get rid of? No. That is everything. I'll need to go through that inventory though and see if there's anything there that I can trade in anywhere. I'm trying to think of what we can do to pass the time until everything pops. I guess I could do some crafting. That would be a good way to pass the time. Let's see. We'll switch to blacksmith and try getting it to 30. So, let's see. We need... I need to check all of our recipes for black... What am I doing? It's N for recipes. Okay, so we start at level 1 to 5. Got everything crafted there. Level 6 to 10. We still need to make the bronze pliers. So... Lollery has some of those. Okay, what else did we need? Alright, so we got the bronze ingots. We also need bronze rivets from Toamira and clove oil, which we don't have any. Okay. Well, from her we needed the bronze rivets. And then... where do we get the clove oil? Search for item via gathering method. Nothing. Search for item via crafting method. Okay, so we need to make it using alchemy at level 14. What level is our... Okay, we're fine. We can, in fact, make it. So who has clove oils? Usagi has it. So she has the ingredient we need. There's the ingredient. So now, in order to make the thing for this class, we'll need to first change to alchemist and make clove want to try and make this as good as possible. So, okay. Okay, we want to try and restore some of the durability if we can. Restore durability by 30. We do have a way of doing that then. Okay, so basic touch. Master's Mend. Okay, 100% chance of making high quality. So, there we go. Done. I just want to see what else cloves are used for before we continue. Search for recipes using this material for baking. We've got at least 4 recipes that use it in baking. So we'll hold on to using the cloves for anything else for now. But in blacksmithing, we can now make the bronze pliers. So we'll switch back to blacksmithing and make them. So 1, 1, 1. That maximizes the odds of us being able to do this well. Okay, let's see. I'm first going to use Waste Not. Then I'll use Basic Touch. 2. Alright, there we go. Now we use Veneration. Basic Synthesis. And there we go, we made a pair of bronze pliers. What are the pliers used by? They're used by Armorer. Okay, what about the Chaser Hammer then? We need Ash Lumber, which Toamira has. Okay, let's go. Okay, so in order to make this perfectly, we'll need Waste Not to reduce the durability loss. Then Basic Touch. Okay. I'm going to use Tricks of the Trade to get our CP back. Yeah, I think we're good. Who's the Chaser Hammer used by anyways? I didn't check that. Okay, it is used by goldsmiths. Okay. Ooh, I actually didn't make this one earlier. Do we have some of the undyed hempen cloth? Yes, Toamira has some. Reduced durability loss. Basic touch. ×3. Then veneration. There we go. What's that used for? That is used by blacksmith. Okay, now finally the bronze mortar. We need bronze ingots for that. Do we have any? We have 1 in our inventory, but we need 2. So we'll need to recover the rest from Toamira. I really need to organize my, the inventory for these guys at some point. Plus, I think I can have 1 more. All right. I need to be quick about this. All right. There we go. Time to start another part of Pandaemonium. If we only do Pandaemonium today, I'll rename this episode to Pandaemonium Ended. Okay, that is a binding thing. And that looks like a Sin Eater. Well, magic crystal, go! Behold, the power of a Zem! We have to use that power now.
Must not end. My feast must not be interrupted.
Too bad. It will be. I don't know how to feel about this thing, but it should be interesting to finish it. There's definitely going to be something ring-orientated later. Ooh, a lot of damage there. Come on.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my
What the fuck?
strength is without equal.
Oh god. Nope.
Take you.
Whoa! Okay, that's interesting.
My every breath is laced with magics. I bind you.
I don't know what I was expecting.
As mine.
Okay, so
Find you. This shouldn't kill you.
shouldn't, huh?
Another piece in my budget.
This is a fun fight so far. Whoa, what's it doing now?
Always more killing the wind.
Oh, Marshall's lament. Okay, so every time it's eating things, it changes. Fuck.
Always the sweetest.
Okay, fine. This is proving to be a difficult, but not difficult, challenging fight. I expect nothing less from the final part of Pandemonium. Front combination. Ah, I see. Circle, then a kick forward. I need to watch that then. Ravening. I don't know what that'll do. Oh, he's changing thing again. Fuck. Come on. Fuck. Oh, one of the tanks went down there. The person with the... Oh my god. Okay, they only have themselves to blame for not moving there. But it's fine. If they're new as well, they didn't know. We've only lost one healer, and I think it's the same tank went down.
Disturbed once again.
Oh.
Find you.
Oh god.
Entertain me, my darlings.
Okay, this is really fun. Okay, so we need to watch for whichever icon she... Whoop! And then... Okay. Okay, the red one's gonna expand!
Kill you.
Shouldn't! Why would shouldn't kill me? Are you actually trying not to kill us? a strange fight. Dragoons activating theirs. Damn it! Damn it! Get all the way to the end and then die. It's fine. We've nearly won. So long as I can avoid taking a hit that takes me out again. Yay! We win. Wow. Well, that was fun. Let's take a look at the loot. Well, obviously I'm clicking need on everything because I can trade these in later for better gear. Ah, the tanker died multiple times. Oh well. They still get the commendation. Everyone deserves a commendation at least some point. Because they try. That's the important part. Oh, there we go. Impressive work, Sparks. The memories of your tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Ah! Athena's here! Do not be alarmed. Proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. I am Athena, chief keyword of Pandaemonium, wife to La Habrea and mother to Richithonos. It is I who made Panium anew in the underworld. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one, for your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you there is no need. I know not what La Habrea has told you of me, but all that I have done out of sincere scientific curiosity. That appetite yet remains, even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind. I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. Give Cloydian back. I'm more concerned about the fact that our friend is missing. Ah, you're referring to the man who set foot in Azizla. He is now indispensable to my work. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those with which I will grasp godhood. God damn it. So she's gonna keep trying to achieve that. You are as stubborn as La Habrea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you'll be better served by a different teacher. Luckily, you already possess the tools I require to make one for you. What? Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well, La Habrea and Richithonos. I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls. With their help, you may come to see clearly. Woo, okay. Is she bringing them back into the world? Yep! How? Where are we? Surely these two have much to tell you of me. I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me. My desire for godhood. There is another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. God damn it. We meet again, Loudbreath. I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this inequity. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? God damn it. Sorry, I'm just having my breakfast while I'm playing. Don't know how long it's been, Sparks, but it's good as ever to see your face. Would they were under more conventional circumstances? Because where are we? What events have led to this unexpected reunion? Ah, yes. I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in, not least of all the fact that you hail from the future. I searched for you after a time, but could not find no trace. Now I know why. Sorry, buddy. Had to return home. Our age had its share of surprises, if my memories are to be believed. Supposedly world-ending final days came upon us, yet here we are, in a future where you, at least, exist. Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? You sense the pain. Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endures in some form. As but memories, we may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it has come to pass, this future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. Agreed. But as memories given fleeting form, if we're after any physical or magical talents, we cannot aid Sparks in battle. Nay, Athena meant us to speak, and nothing more. But though we be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. I must wonder how she knew of our history with Sparks. Likely she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandaemonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own. A shortcoming we must remedy at once. Hey, Nano! You'll do well to learn more of the Pandaemonium now dominating the landscape of souls. Sparks' colleagues will doubtless prove to be of value in that respect. Hey guys! Num num num. Why are your companions hesitant to approach? Maybe unusual visitors, but time is of the essence. Bring them here. Although you may be but confluence of memories, it's an honor to meet the personages I have only read of in Sparks' reports. As a researcher, this is beyond exciting, but I admit to no small measure of fear as well. I know what you mean. I can scarcely stop my legs from shaking. We're powerless to do aught but speak. There's no reason why you should be afraid. Isn't my life I fear for? I only fear that I might not have the chance to ask you all the questions without burning a hole in my mind. I stand before two of the ancients, hold priceless knowledge beyond the ken of any of our peers. The purpose does fear serve, if not to be confronted and conquered. To that end, we shall share with you our records, and perhaps together we can find the thread which will lead us safely out of this conundrum. Information shall be our most precious research. That is the only weapon we can wield in these forms. Our memories are at your complete disposal. We can start with Athena, whose thirst for discovery would see all life consumed. Her desires haven't changed. Still, she seeks to transcend her mortal existence so that she might unravel the mysteries of life. She would become a god. A nebulous concept, but Athena had her own ideas of what divinity entails. In her mind, a god can create souls at will. Thus she chose the underworld, or the ethereal sea as it is known in this age, as a staging ground for her final experiment. Here lies a practically bottomless well of ether. Even if it means stemming the flow of life itself, she intends to continue her work. She thinks of nothing else. We got a glimpse of Athena as we came into this world. Her smile, her voice, they were just as I remember. Upon realizing it, I found myself feeling an affection for her. She was your mother. Don't feel like I've gone mad. I'm not asking you to join her side. I know the true Richard Those would never want that. Most emotions that remain in memory, if nowhere else. We shall remain here to compile what information we can. You must infiltrate Pandaemonium and seek out Athena. That's the plan. I ask you to leave the memory crystal with us. You hold secrets which have yet to be unraveled. Or unveiled. All that's left is to cross the missing threshold. Shall we take a closer look? Yep. I have one question for you. Does what aura sight mean aught to you? Aura sight, why yes. There are a few records of its existence. It mainly makes appearance in the legends of Ivalice, and in tales concerning the Asian Laha. And tales concerning anything known as an Asian. This personage and association This person is associated with black orsite, known as the Heart of Sabik, a source of considerable power. I see. So time has not buried it. Are we gonna learn some backstory about the Heart of Sabik? That's Realm Reborn concept. It's been 10 years and we're gonna learn about that. Jesus. From the outside, Pandaemonium looks no different than it does in the past. However, there is no guarantee that the inside will be familiar. It would do well to secure the area near the entrance first. Once it has been cleared of threats, La Habrea and I can approach, we shall begin our exploration of the interior. The portal should convey you to Pandaemonium's gates. I hardly need to tell you to keep your weapons at the ready. Ooh, something's happening. The music cut out. All sound cut out there for a moment. Huh? I knew you would come. I'm at Selk? Or... No, I'm at Selk. Elidibus. I never lost faith that we would meet again. Told you as much, did I not? I understand you may be confused. I was too at first. Yeah, I'm not the true Themis. I was made by Athena, molded from one of the many souls at her disposal. I am only an illusion built from memory, no more real than La Habrea or Richithonios. Even so, I believe I have a grasp on the situation. This is the future. A future where Athena lives once more. The means of her rebirth are yet beyond me. You are here to stop her. Have I the right of it so far? Yep. Very good. Now, it's disappointing if you did not rise to her challenge. Although I am sorry to say that I cannot aid you. My career is tampered with my essence. I'll be inclined to act in her interest. Okay, we get to fight him. I can do naught but offer you words of warning. We will fight, and it cannot be avoided. There is no need for that pained expression. Remember, I am but an illusion. Nothing worth shedding tears over. We can free you, just as we freed Aegisthus. Well, thank you for the sentiment, but I'm afraid that is quite impossible. Athena's grip on my mind is unyielding. Still, I would ask that you listen carefully to the advice I offer you now. Athena has prepared a new vessel to replace the Richithonios, that she may become a god. By gathering the souls readily available in the sea of ether, she tempers her own essence. If the souls are faint, diffuse, she doubts whether they are sufficient for her goals, so she has turned her gaze to you. Despite your thin ether, you managed to lay Hephaestus low. Thea would know the secret of your strength. To that end, she has prepared an experiment for her observation. Fight for your life against Athena's creations, and in doing so, give her the knowledge she desires. Oh, that is concerning. Oh goody, the whole castle is being torn apart by a blob. Horrifying. Oh god, is the whole castle turning into a monstrosity? Yep. A monstrosity with a single wing, of course. Of course. And we're trapped inside. Delightful. What's happening? Athena has made her move. We must find a way to reach her, or all is lost. We do a little bit hope for Sparks' success. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Pandaemonium. Once a mass of lifeless stone, now imbued with a soul. Athena has grown much since her death at La Habrea's hands. Though the souls she creates are imperfect, they act with absolute obedience. How shall we cut your way through this monster? As you have so many others, then you shall come before me. Do not hesitate, do what you must. That is the only way to stop Athena. Yep. Par for the course, really. Here we go. The 10th circle. It's horrifying, and yet I am looking forward to it. It's like a... Oh god! It's like a crab or a spider. Ugh. Well. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this place behind for a moment, because I don't want to have to stare at that for however long it takes for the queue to pop. Also, it may not be the next one we get into. Okay, my dad's finally told me what he wants. Okay. Easy enough things to get. Alright, so that solves the problem. That solves the question of what to get. 3 different people. I'll be heading off to get all that stuff in about an hour-ish. It's gonna have to find out what the best route to get there is gonna be. This is the problem I face right now, is that, okay, so first... It's a primary tool for these. Yep. Okay. Goldsmithing. The one that he has is better. So I'd be better off I can't even desynthesize it. Oh well. Armor is secondary tool though. Amateur pliers, bronze pliers. Just making sure. Alchemist. Yeah, just making sure that's definitely better. 11, 38, 21. 9, 38, 22. When we equip it, it does show to be better. So even though it does less damage, that doesn't actually matter for this class. Oops. So back to armor then. We've constructed everything in the 6 to 10 range. So now we just need to construct in the 11 to 15. Well, we got everything for the amateur doming hammer, which is an armorer's primary tool. So let's aim to build that first. So first, we activate Waste Not. So we can use Basic Touch 4 times. Good, we got it. Then we use Veneration with Basic Synthesis twice. There it is. Alright, now the Amateur Head Knife, which requires a Ragstone Whetstone, of which we have none. Okay. Search for item by crafting method would require Ragstone, which we get, which Manburina has plenty of. So, what was it again? Ragstone. There. Now, it's made by goldsmiths. A Ragstone Whetstone, which we've already made. So, I'm just gonna check something. Search for recipes that use Ragstone. Okay, there are other recipes that do use it, so I'm gonna use Quick Synthesis, and we're gonna make 24 of them. Hopefully it makes some high quality ones. Yep, there we go. That's what we want. Make it easier to craft the thing we want to craft. Only made one high quality this way. When it comes to making high quality stuff, we are better off making it by hand. But that's not what I'm aiming for right now. I just want to get as many as possible so we can maximize our ability to do stuff. Just gotta shuffle things around. Okay. I think I'll do. Yep, and synthesis. Alright, now we'll go back to what we were making with blacksmith, which was an amateur head knife. So first, waste not, then basic touch, 1, 2, 3, maxed out. We'll use veneration. class leveled up. Okay, now the bronze all will require more. I can search via crafting method. Requires a level 19 alchemist recipe with jellyfish umbrella. The alchemist is only level 14, so we'll need to level it up first. So we'll check other recipes that this class has first. Amateur pickaxe, we have everything for that. So let's begin. Waste not. And standard touch. Maxed out. Veneration. Basic synthesis. Done. Bronze scythe. Waste not. Standard touch. Veneration. Basic synthesis. There we go. All done. Amateur saw. Have everything we need for that. I think basic touch should clear the rest. Yeah. Oh, combo action. I should actually be alternating between the two. Good to know. Q is still going. Bronze ornamental. Oh. So we should make another amateur chaser's hammer. Do we have the ingredients for it? Yes, we'll need to make more ash lumber after this, but we can make another one. So, waste not. So, basic touch. Combo action standard touch. Basic touch. Combo action standard touch. Then veneration. Basic synthesis. And then if we go to bronze ornamental hammer and use this, it'll massively increase our odds of success. Wow. 100% maxed out in just 2 goes. Gotta love that when everything works out. Woo! Bronze ornamental hammer for goldsmith. Now for the bronze culinarian hammer, knife. We just need some ash lumber first. So we'll switch back to carpenter. The one that's the highest leveled right now. Do. Okay. Wow, we have a lot of things to make for this class. Need to remember to do all that, but right now, ash lumber. Which Usagi has the wood we need for that. So let's get it from her. Ash log. I gotta check what else this is used for. Search recipes. It's used for the outdoor furnishing firewood and the outdoor furnishing stump stool. Otherwise, it's not used. Interesting. Well, I don't have any intention of making those things, but at the same time, I don't want to overdo it. We'll make the max we can. Still waiting on that queue. I hope it pops soon. I really just want to continue on with the stories. But if we just spend the rest of the video crafting, that's also fine. Synthesis. Back to blacksmith. We're trying to level everything up to at least 30 right now, so waste not, basic touch, standard touch, and basic touch again. It's maxed out, so we know we can get high quality. Bronze sledgehammer. We need animal glue, which I'm pretty sure, yep, Usagi already has some. I really do need to organize all of my people at some point. Alright, here we go. Start, basic touch, standard touch, basic, veneration, basic synthesis, ×2. Woo! Leveled up again. Now an amateur hatchet. No bonuses, so we'll have to hope we have enough to get it. Got a good on a combo action, so that's works in our favor. Yep, there it is. Veneration, basic synthesis, finished. Okay, next the bronze knuckles, which require hard leather, which I know I have. Toamira has the high quality stuff. I'm gonna check something quickly with all my retainers, starting with Dexstar. Nothing to entrust. Next, Usagi. Nothing to entrust. Thornton. Nothing. Manbrena. Okay, Stratletzia. Nothing. Toamira. nothing. And finally, Lollery. Should really get rid of a lot of stuff in some of these inventories. Anyways, Bronze Knuckle. Waste not. Basic touch, standard touch, maxed out, veneration, basic synthesis, ×2. Done. Pair of bronze knuckles. Can't be used by any class right now because it's so weak, but hey, we have it. Alright, next step. We need Membrena's brass ingots and Toamira's maple lumber. So, brass ingots. Toamira. Maple lumber. Okay. Yay! Okay, we need to make another bronze head knife. Well, we have all the ingredients, so this should be easy. The Q doesn't seem likely to pop anytime soon, which is really annoying. But there's nothing I can do about it. Both quests require 8 people. So I will keep queuing for it while we continue to make stuff. Wow. Maximized our potential there. And just like that, we're done. Okay, let's take a look. Membrana has that. And Toamira has that. Makes sense if these two have most things. Maybe I should spend some time reorganizing stuff. Hold on, what was it I needed again? Iron ingots. So, retrieve. And Toamira has the cotton cloth. Come on. Yay! Alright, the bird's beak hammer now. We can't make jellyfish humors anyways. I'm pretty sure we do have bronze plates. Yeah, Lollery has one. Okay. I need to rearrange all of our inventory, honestly. Do do do. Did hold on. I just thought I heard a knock at my door. I'm gonna go see if that is true. So I'll be right back. So, for the first time in my adult life, I just got knocked on by Jehovah's Witnesses. That is the first time that has happened in my entire adult life. Not that I'm complaining. Like, my Nana was a Jehovah's Witness, and from my own experience, most of them are fine. So, yeah. Well, there we go. And the time I was there chatting, nothing happened. So let's get back to work on crafting. I could go do a class right now, but let me just take a look at our inventory and see the stuff we've made. Okay, so that's useless. These two items are useless. So what I'm gonna do right now is, let's see. You're not selling anything, so sell item from my inventory. I'll have her sell the brass the knuckles. Normal quality would sell for 555. So we'll sell this for 600. Am I too nice? Of course. Actually, wait, no, hold on. Just had a thought. First, we'll finish checking about everything that needs to be put in our inventory. So, oops. Did I accidentally? Yep. Of course I did that again. Okay, so recommended gear for you. Recommended for you. Okay, let's take a look. Why does it keep doing that? I'm not actually pressing anything to do that with. Okay, let's take a look again. Now, amateur saw. Is it worse? This is 63, so that's no good to us. Why can't I I must need a higher level of desynthesis. Oh well, okay. Armorer. The bronze thing is better. Stop doing that! Honestly. Okay. So, don't need that anymore. And we don't need that anymore. Doesn't seem likely this queue is gonna pop, but I'll stay in it just in case. Goldsmith. And there we go. Archer Chaser Hammer. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go. Ba, da, ba, ba. Leatherworker. The Leatherworker one is an Initiate's Head Knife, which is 14, 44, and 25. It's better than anything else we have. So, back to Culinarian next. 38 and 22. So, yep, this is better. Let's see. Minor. I very much doubt we've got anything better, but 41, 72, and 3. Thought not. We're definitely not going to have anything better for Botanist, but no harm in checking. Yeah, thought not. Okay, so what we're going to do now, while we're waiting... Oh, never mind. Anabasios finally popped. This is why we don't leave the queues. They could pop surprisingly late. The only time we leave the queues is when we don't have time, which we'll only run out of time when it hits like 12 o'clock, because that's when I aim to leave. I want to be heading down to see my partner around 3 o'clock so I can get there by 4 and spend like an hour or two together before we have to head to the event we go to together.
I am Pandaemonium.
Yeah, we're fighting Pandaemonium itself.
Countless failures have I wrought miracles. Into soulless vessels I breathe life.
Well, that thing is creepy. Demonic Dungeon. Pandaemonium. That's why they're spelling it like that. Pandaemonium doesn't need to be spelled with the A-E, but they're making it clear that it's meant to be daemon. Like demon.
You will go no further.
I think you'll find that we will.
Like a spider, I spin my web.
Yep, there's our confirmation. It is a motherfucking spider.
This prison offers no escape.
Oh god. Okay. Wait, is it casting Ultima? Fucking bastard, how dare you?
I mustn't disappoint Lady Athena.
Don't stand near them. Okay, that was actually different that time.
Stay where you are.
Seriously? It's always... Okay, I am not sure about that one, what this rule is. Don't move.
Wait, like unto change.
Okay.
A tangled morsel, awaiting death. to me.
Huh.
I operate the limits of Lady Athena's power.
Oh, delightful. Damn it! Failed.
Stay
Dodge.
where you are.
Damn it. We're doing alright.
A tangled morsel awaiting death. All paths lead back to me. These bars are
Oh.
unbreakable.
Ah, I see. Ha! Clever.
I am Pandaemonium, and these cells are mine.
I like the way this one is designed. It's proving to be quite an interesting boss.
Stay where you are.
And now.
Bear yourselves to me.
Come on.
Your punishment shall be unending.
Fuck! Nearly died. This is certainly a fun boss fight, though. I have had nothing but good times today. Ooh, looks like somebody's
Special cells.
tanks need to split up and take those.
Your soul. Scream. Wet like unto change.
You know,
These bars are unbreakable. Stay where you are. Wet like unto chains.
God. Nope. Get away, get away. Oh dear.
All paths lead back to me.
Yep. I wasn't gonna survive that. Oh well. I misunderstood this thing. So don't... If you get hit... That was the first time that I personally got hit by that. But it's fine. We're still alive. And the fight will end soon. I just noticed the way its jaw unhinges when it does certain attacks. Woo! We win. That was fun. Haven't gotten anything. There we go. Jesus. This is the most recent of the... Well, not the most recent, but this is part of the most recent chain of these, so it makes sense that people are claiming stuff from it. The most recent thing would be the Alliance raid. What's happened? Oh, goody. It transformed into an eye. Hello, Elidibus. That was a beautiful display as always. I stand enchanted by your grace in battle. Oh look, we've got friends joining us. Sparks, is that? A memory of an old friend. Pandaemonium's final gate's been cast wide. She'll await your arrival beyond. Goody. Apologies for not coming sooner. The space is enveloped by some fell energy, and we couldn't risk venturing through it before taking due precautions. Were my eyes mistaken? Was that Themis? Yeah, tell us what you know. We must consider our next course of action carefully. Final boss is gonna be Athena. That would make the most sense. I ought to have anticipated this. If she bore witness to past events within Pandaemonium, Athena would have found Elidibus impossible to overlook. Few possess such a talent for magics, to say naught of the emissary's discerning judgment. So she found his soul upon the tides of the ethereal sea and used his memories to craft a puppet that would serve her whims. But is what Themis said true? She imbued Pandaemonium itself with a soul? To breathe life into that which should never live. Athena's research is fast approaching its culmination. Fortunately, with the information shared with us by your friends, we've made some strides towards figuring out how to stop her. A crystal called the Heart of Sabik may be the key. Researchers related a quick but thorough history of events leading to the present, to the sunning of stars, the emergence of the Asians, the calamities that they brought to bear upon the realm. Tales that under other circumstances we would have considered childish fantasy, if not for a name that rang true to La Habrea's memories. Okay. The Heart of Sabik. To you, the secret of the Ultima weapon's might, not least a spell known as Ultima. We are told the general from the Gallian Empire was gifted this Orosite by an Ascian, that the ultimate weapon might be perfected. Yep. The identity of this shabby benefactor remains a curious unknown. They chose not to tell him the truth. You seem to be a veritable trove of uncommon knowledge, if there is aught you are withholding. I should be honest with him, he's just a memory. Very well. At present, the heart of Sabik itself is of greater moment. It is a creation of Athena's, made during her time with the words of La Habrea. Really? Huh. Okay. That makes it way older than I thought. This predates even Pandaemonium's construction. She brought before us a crystal she claimed to have chanced upon, saying it contains immense power. She dubbed it Orosite, studying it with a fervor unusual even for her. The eventual fruits of her labor was a Stygian crystal, unlike aught we had ever seen, the heart of Sabik. Did Athena encounter Ultima, the High Seraph, perchance? An unexpectedly specific question. I gather that the heart of Sabik is not the only Orosite in this era. Regardless, I know not of this High Seraph. Athena was never forthcoming as to how she found the crystal, though we came to suspect that it was not of our star. Much later, we discovered that Orosite magnifies the desires of those who come into contact with it. This would do much to explain Athena's actions following her recovery of the crystal. Alas, this revelation came too late. By the time I moved to seal the Orosite and its insidious influence away, Athena's plot had already been laid. So what became of the heart of Sabik? I took it from Athena's laboratory after I ended her life. The density of the ether within was unlike anything I observed. I knew its capacity for destruction, but further analysis proved impossible. Like to safeguard it myself. It is possible Athena herself obscured the crystal's contents. Even were her memories stored within, I would have remained in ignorance. If she includes some mechanism by which to give those memories form, as she did with her own, she would be reborn. Ironic that I should have protected those very memories in the name of safeguarding the star. Fate is loath to see mistakes go unpunished. "'Tis the way of things, unfortunately, La Habrea. This is how it always goes." I have told you all I know of Athena and the many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she indeed stored her memories within the heart of Sabik, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? During my fight with the Ultima weapon, in which you triumphed but failed to recover the heart. Yet according to your colleagues, there was another on the battlefield that day, an Ascian. And the self-same Ascian was later struck down a location known as the Etherochemical Research Facility. I've heard that name, and recently, the site of Professor Claudian's disappearance. Indeed, he was tracing an ethereal signature resembling that of the memory crystal in his possession. The signature may well have belonged to the heart of Sabik, in which case, it is no coincidence that Athena awakened following. What reason would he have to bring her back to life? Was his mind not his own? Yet more questions without answers. Although Athena's essence is that of memory, her magics have not suffered from lack of a physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible, but she must have found a suitable vessel. If Elidibus is to be believed, she readies this vessel for godhood and is perilously close to success. It beggars belief, as you well know. Though you were the linchpin of her ambitions. Yours was the only form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and has long since turned to dust. As pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we're to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, Sparks. Themis. I fear you won't find him so cooperative as you are accustomed to. We know not how vast the space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within lurks Athena, with Elidibus leashed at her side. This may be a simplistic theory, but hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he will be eager to see reason. We only break the magics of binding to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under Hephaestus' influence, you didn't stop trying until I was freed. I would ask you to do the same for Themis. Though none of us are real in the conventional sense, I feel it must be done. Themis would never have wished to be your enemy. Themis would have never wished to be my enemy. Elidibus was one of my greatest enemies. Oh, wow. Thonios' perspective is a sentimental one. Elidibus may possess privileged knowledge. Question unimpeded by magics would be ideal. Gistus broke free of her bonds in her final moments, suggesting Athena's hold weakens under the weight of combat. You might use the same principle to unshackle Elidibus' mind. But remember that our very nature is fragile. Even if he inhabits a vessel with which to meet you in battle, I am certain it is not meant to endure. If left weakened for too long, his ether may dissipate back into the ethereal sea. You had best act quickly. Yep. Do. I love how that appears to be rotating, but the colors appear to be staying in... No, are the colors moving as well? Yeah, they are, just very, very slowly. Jeez. I thought it looked as if they weren't moving at all. Oh well. So now we swap the 10th circle for the 11th circle. Again, return to our old Charlian. We're going to go to the market this time and see how much the goods we're carrying sell for usually on the market board. And then based on that we can make a good assumption. So bronze first. I misspelled bronze. Bronze. Okay, so firstly the bronze knuckles. Not on sale, so we'll sell it for what I thought I should sell it for. Bronze daggers. Shouldn't scroll so quickly. Spear, scepter, hoplon, skeleton, buckler, bronze saw. Okay, the cheapest is being sold for 100. So I will sell mine because it's high quality for... You know what? Screw it. If somebody wants it, they'll buy it. So I'll just sell it for whatever. It will usually sell for 555, so we'll sell it for 600. Usually sell for 416. So usually that's normal quality though, so we'll sell it for 450. This would usually, we'll also put this up for 450. We'll sell this for 400. I need to repair all those. This would usually sell for 500, so we'll sell it for 550. This would usually sell for that, so we'll sell it for 400. I'm basically rounding it all off to the nearest 50. So 300. And there. There's a mender over here. I can use them to, well, mend everything. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, you. Ah, so these are all bound to me, so they're unsellable. Oh well. With that in mind, I'll probably trade them off somewhere later. Let's see. We need to dump these. Manbrain appears to have what we need. And what I really need to do at some point is, like, take all these items out of my inventory. Or out of these guys' inventory and organize based on who needs what. We don't... I'm gonna pass items back to people, though. So we don't need that right now. Any other... The ash log. And she was carrying on, holding on to the animal glue. So... Then... I think... Strelitzia might have been holding on to everything else. I think she's holding on to a lot of the crafted items. So, I'll give her all this. I think it might have actually been somebody else, but... eh. Okay, then the ragstone, on the other hand, was in the hands of our miner. Where'd it go? Where'd the ragstone? There. Okay. That's that. For now. I'll sort out what they have later. Right now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to pass the time while we wait for things to pop. The most logical thing to do would be to take White Mage and go try and, yeah, that's actually a good idea. We'll go and do some of the Realm Reborn quests for the Beast Tribes. We'll start with Amalja. So, teleport to Thanalan. Specifically to... I think it's Eastern Thanalan? I actually can't remember. Hold on. I can find out quite easily. Tribal quests. Okay. Little Alamigo is where they seem to be near, actually. Okay. Take our lowest level class and go do some of these. Use up all of our daily allowance before it refreshes at 3 o'clock. I actually don't think this class can. I don't think White Mage can actually turn them in. If White Mage can't turn them in, we'll just turn them in with whichever class can turn them in. Hold on, I need to change to White Mage. Oh wait, I took him as Scholar. God damn it. Let's take him as White Mage. It's fine. I will... This class is gonna suffer if I try and do that, so... I will use... Dark Knight. It's the one that's closest to being at level with this stuff. So, he has the best chance of not dying brutally. Firefight. I love how it's just turning into a fire. I love that. I will change into a moment in a moment. Okay, that's enough. We'll come back and... Here we go! Another quest with Pandaemonium. Ooh. Ooh, you get a nice song.
I suppose I have Athena to thank for this incarnation. I have long considered how I might stand against you, I admit.
Oh. Oh,
in
wow.
transformation, I present to you my truth. I am Enridius.
Holy shit. Ah. I have wanted to actually fight Elidibus with him using his own power for a while. When we last fought him, he was borrowing the form of the Warrior of Light of times past. So, Ephemeral Justice Themis. Oh, this is good fun!
My heart quivers in anticipation.
This is gonna be fun. I mean, he has a cool design.
Or darkness consume.
So I'll give him that, at least. Oh god. Okay. Oh shit. Didn't know what to expect there. I'm new here. Okay, the purple. What is that? Ah, I see. So if it's a purple border when he does his dash attack, move into the center.
Submit to the emissary's judgment. The balance must needs be maintained.
Oh wait, no, I'm purple. I need to be on purple. Damn it. I wasn't sure what the fuck was going on there.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
My first time here, I didn't notice until it was too late. But now I know. You push us out. Okay, I see. It's a feint. He pushes you out, and you think because the last time he did that, you should move back in, but then he attacks you in a way that makes it so that you shouldn't. Okay. Okay, I've got purple on me, so should I be on purple or?
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
What does that mean?
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Okay, so it does mean stand on your opposite color. Why does everyone want to measure us? Oh God. Late for me to activate Arcane Crest, I guess, but whatever.
I am the emissary, and I shall never die. Now to take your measure.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of how this all works.
These magics are not for you to read. Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Yes. Because I am a real person. You are merely an illusion, a memory, given form.
Now to take your measure.
So this was the one where we need to stay out.
For victory!
Come on, people, pull in. Too bad I wield them. Here's the best. Do this.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Good question. I'm saving the limit break to either give everyone else a chance to activate it if they want, or until it drops below 10%.
Shall never die.
Okay, let's read this. I'm purple, which means it was safe. Maybe 5% instead.
These magics are not for you to read. Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Here we go. People are actually asking for it, so sure. Haha. That was awesome. Woo! We win. That was an awesome fight. Like, I was expecting to fight Elizabeth in the course of Pandaemonium at all, but getting to fight him and see what his actual personal transformation was, because we've seen other people's. There. The tanks did well. Woo. Victory! Now what? This is tense music. The fog is lifted. I knew that Thea's magic could magnify the desire of their victim at the expense of odd else, but I never guessed what desire of mine she could exploit. Since the moment we met, I have made plain my interest in you, my desire to understand your nature. Suppose that curiosity extended to how each of us would fare in a match of strength. Oh no, he's fading away. What is this? Oh, no? Was that just the control mechanism gone? Free. Then I am no longer needed. Oh, there we go. Now he's fading away. Bye, Elidibus. It was nice getting to see you again. Do not look so crestfallen, my friend. These few moments of clarity are more than I could have asked for. We need you, Themis. This must be like the meeting hall of the convocation, is where we got drawn to. At least an illusion based on it. Wait, what? Are we? This warmth, your ether. Are we? Holy shit! You've grasped the fraying strands of my being and tied them together with your own. Nevertheless, I fear that I am here on borrowed time. I only hope that I can see you through the last of our battles. Until then, I will cherish every moment. I, Melitibus, the emissary. As such, it falls upon me to judge Athena, who would disrupt our carefully maintained balance to fulfill her own desires. I swear I shall not waver in this duty. Let us return to Richithonios and La Habrea. There is much I would share with you before we embark upon our final ascent. Yeah, I kind of hate how all the arenas seem to have grid patterns now. I know it's designed to try and make it easier for positioning yourself and avoiding the AoEs, but still, it's... How would I put this? It makes the arenas less interesting. Themis, it's good to see you. I knew Sparks would guide you to our side once again. I gratefully had the patience to tolerate my lapse in manners. Thea's hold upon me is broken. I pledge every moment of my remaining time to seeing that she answer for her deeds. Very good. To that end, I would have you share what you know of her plan. Of course. As I mentioned, Athena possesses a vessel that may serve in the creation of a god. It is someone Sparks knows well, a man by the name of Claudian. By a twist of fate, his body proved to be ideal for Athena's purpose. God damn it, of course it was. Why am I not surprised? The creation of a person requires not just a body, soul, or memory, but rather all three. We are made from the memories of our ancient counterparts, etched upon drifting souls, and given form through the infusion of ether. We lack a physical body, yet you can see and feel us all the same. Athena is different. She has carved her memories into Claudian's soul, while it was still within its body, and thus made both her own. But even she is prone to error. After the Sundering, beings became more fragile in both body and soul. This difference prevents Athena from realizing the full extent of her desires. So that's why she has turned her sights towards Sparks. His uncommon strength rivals even the mightiest of our age. By scrutinizing his feats in battle, Athena aims to deduce the secret of Sparks' prowess and use it to fortify her own vessel. Only then will the culmination of her research be at hand. We have to save Claudian. An arduous task, but not impossible. Athena can inscribe herself upon another's soul, but she cannot erase its will. If we awaken Claudian's spirit to the reality of his bondage, he might be compelled to wrest his body from Athena's clutches. We still don't know why she chose Claudian. What makes him more suited than anyone else? Although I have never spoken to Claudian, I did witness an incident that may prove revelatory. When instructing the vessel to do her bidding, she called it by a familiar name, Richithonios. Why would she... Is Claudian the Richithonios' incarnation? It is as I thought. Yeah, I think we're having the same thought here, aren't we, La Habrea? That Claudian is a Richithonios reborn. Themis, you may have just handed us the key to rescuing Claudian. What must we do? First and foremost, we must confront Athena. She must be made vulnerable, as Elidibus was. Yet our opponent stands on the verge of godhood. As we are now, she would unmake us in an instant. Sparks, we have no choice but to place the burden of our fate and the fate of many more besides squarely upon your shoulders. I trust you have no objections. It's a burden I'm used to carrying. Unfortunately. I imagine so. Ever have we relied upon your skill at arms? And we all appreciate Sparks' willingness to fling himself at the unknown. However, we have yet to hear how this will liberate Claudian. I have a plan. Do not trouble yourself over the details. Same goes for you, Sparks. You must focus the entirety of your attention on Athena. She will not be easily bested, even by one of your prowess. Let us trust in La Habrea and prepare for the battle to come. Before we face Athena, I must know. If she had never discovered the Orosite, never fallen under its influence, would she have lived a normal life? Would she have been a mother to me? I have asked myself the same questions. Questions with no answer, I fear. But let us put them out of our mind. There is something we must discuss. I would do so not as La Habrea, but as a father to his son. Okay. Anabasios to 12th Circle. It's the last part of Pandaemonium. I'm excited. Before we go there, though, or even start queuing for it, I want to stop in Razathan a moment. I'm going to teleport there and then queue. Got 20 minutes. If it doesn't if it doesn't pop by 12, then we'll have to wrap things up. If it pops before 12, then I'll queue. Then I'll at least do it. We'll have to wrap things up immediately afterwards. Right now, I'm going to Pandaemonium Relic Exchange. And going with these unsung relics of Anabasios. Wow! Okay, 640. I'll exchange. I've got nothing else. I just want to take a closer look at it and see. While it is definitely pretty, it's not this character's aesthetic. So I'm going to go ahead and return to Old Charlian so we can use the inn, because Razathan doesn't have one. Ugh. But doing that would jump up our... Yeah, getting that massively jumps up our thing. if we can get a few more pieces of it. Well, ideally we want to replace the earrings that we have and the rings. If we can replace all of those with their purgatory counterparts, that'd be great. And we're back to looking like ourselves again. Now, let's see. Wait, we got the Aglia coin and 3 Euphrasoan coins. They're useful for something. I'm just gonna see what they're useful for before I continue. Give me a moment. It's youth. Sorry. Euphrosin, XIV. Coin. Ah, we can trade it. We can trade an Ephyosian and Aglia coin for some of the moonshine stuff. So if I want an augmented Lunar Envoy gloves or Lunar Envoy ring, I actually have the means to obtain it now. But I need to go to Razat Han first. Who am I trading with? I'm trading with somebody called Nesvaz. Yeah, Nesvaz. That's the one, but I just wasted money because the thing popped. Well, we're definitely going to rename this to Pandaemonium Ends. Ooh. Well. This should be interesting.
You have done well to reach the seat of godhood. Now, bear your souls to me.
No. I think I'll just kill you. Yeah. After the power of Azem summons some allies to help take you down, and you transform into your true state. Well, not your true state, I guess, but a form more befitting combat. Ooh. Theos Athena. Angel and Butterfly. Interesting. And she has a galaxy in her chest. Delightful. This is actually a really cool design. Even if she's got her eyes closed. First time here, so this will be fun.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest. You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Okay. She's doing something with her wings. I don't know what that's about. Ah! Sorry, I thought I figured it out. But I misstepped. I should have moved, and I knew I should have moved. What's that about? Okay. Okay, that's what that's about. I have no idea what I'm doing in this fight, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. I've already taken out a quarter of her health. Okay, I think I saw something that explains that one. The thing that was moving into them was a ring, yeah. So that's our explanation for why that works the way it does. Makes sense. Okay, so that attack is a line AoE. Good to know. Always good to know what attacks are what. So you can, if you see the cast bar. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Oh! Okay, that just straight up destroyed a bit of the arena. I wasn't gonna stand near it anyways, but yeah, a bit of the arena has been eaten. Oh god. Oh god. Woman, why? Give me back the arena. Probably a fair fight when you're taking away the bloody thing that we stand on. Okay, the arena's back. And she is down to... Whoa, what the fuck just happened? Okay, defeat her minions, otherwise she insta-kills us. Would the people who have the bloody AoEs get the fuck out? Seriously. Shit. Oh, we're gonna die. Never mind, we're fine. Always hold on to the melee to LB3 until she drops down to a suitable level of health. okay. This is going well. Oops.
Today, my fury shall be proven as fact.
Come on, Athena. Looks like the other Reapers triggered the end.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Finish this off.
I give voice.
Oh, I went down. It's fine. Going down the last few seconds is definitely better than going down at any other point. That was fun, though. That was a really fun fight. Well done, Athena. You were a challenge. Congratulations. I'm sure Claudia will be delighted to know that he got possessed. He'll be like, so much research to be done. I must write about my experiences. Okay, so obviously I want the wind-up toy. Obviously I want the song. Didn't get it. Probably not gonna get anything. No, I got the wind-up Athena. A lot of things, actually. Healer can have it. Yay! That was fun. And now to wrap up the story of this area. Your mother. You must confront her. Even if you're just a memory of who she was, of Erychithonios, you must confront. Countless years I waited within that stifling crystal, and now when my dream is finally within reach, you stand in my way. Yep. Your dream is naught but selfish ambition. Its fulfillment would benefit only you. And why, Athena? At the end of this road to godhood, what did you hope to find? It matters not. The fact remains that she worked against the interests of a star. Even so, I would hear her answer. I would know why my mother cast us aside. Oh, her mask fell. How unlike you, Erychithonios. You were never so inquisitive before. Having struck upon a hypothesis, there is but one thing the wise woman desires. Irrefutable proof. God, she's creepy. The way she's standing. My theory was that any true god would see us as we are. Imperfect. She would hammer out our flaws and build something greater. Woo! Oh my goodness, I got raided. Hello, raiders! Welcome in! Give me a moment, I'll pop up the raid message. So yeah, welcome in. I'm Sparks, variety streamer, mostly streaming Final Fantasy XIV these days. I'm doing very well. Let's find out what you were playing. Or what you were doing last. And... oh, you were playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Nice. Oh, of course Nano brought you here. Oh, he's a good bean. Yeah, I recently completed a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3 myself. So if people enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3, it's there on my channel for people to rewatch. And yeah, we're doing other things now. So, and the shoutouts command for at Manaha. Or Manaha. Mana. There. Okay, that's all those things. So right now we're in the middle of a very creepy character basically saying, my research is more important than anything else, even my family. To prove this could not but benefit the star, I would give it the perfect steward, so that it might shine brighter than any other. And you would destroy the lives already upon it? In that, I am no different from our peers. Over the course of eons, how many creations have we wrought? Such creations cannot but usher their inferior predecessors into oblivion. Even without our meddling, nature would take the self-same course. If the destination is the same, is it somehow worse to arrive there by the guidance of a god? I think not. The aura sight made such thoughts irresistible, perhaps, but it cannot have created them from whole cloth. This is Athena's truth. Oh, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated, and welcome to the Fennec Legion. What right have you to pass judgment? You are but a vessel for my masterwork. Your purpose ends there. My only mistake was leaving you possessed of a soul. Jeez. That's your son! Fair. I mean, I started this stream eating my breakfast while cutscenes were playing, so... What do you say? Poor Richthonius. Always the last to arrive at the obvious conclusion. I gave birth to you for a single reason. That you might serve as my tool. Like any tool, I crafted you to suit my needs. That you might accept my essence when the time came. God damn. She's just a heartless monster from the get-go. Of course, I also made you more amenable to my demands, and ensured that you would feel a glowing affection for your dear mother, whenever it seems that my tinkering was insufficient. My very feelings were of your design. Yep. Apparently. And she's gonna try and attack him. Of course she is. You created a boy unable to grasp even the simplest magic, ever hopelessly clinging to his mother's robes, unable to do otherwise. I was doomed from the start. Yet here you are, standing in defiance of her design. You are more than what she made you. I still feel the sting of it. With pain comes clarity. You ill deserve to wear the mantle of a god. As stubborn as you are witless, if this star will not be mine, then it serves no purpose. Ooh, okay. She's just straight up pulling a Frieza and trying to kill us all. Why not? She aims to obliterate the ethereal sea and stem the flow of life. She will do no such thing. Before the battle, Lahabrea told me I was the key to finishing this. Although I am but an illusion, my soul has crossed eons to find its home in another, one whose body Athena has seen fit to purloin as her own. Much of what I once was now resides in him. Should my memories seize this chance to follow suit, they may resound enough to wake his mind. But Athena inhabits him still. What will become of you? I don't know, but if I can rouse his soul, perhaps it will disrupt Athena's hold. It's the best chance we have. My whole life, others have looked down upon me, but I have never given up searching for my purpose. Now I've found it. Oh. No problem. We do have some commands in there that people can have fun with. Do 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 do. So feel free to have fun with those. Decision is yours to make and yours alone. Ah, the lurk command. From back when I originally set that one up when I was playing Assassin's Creed, which we are getting back to with Mirage. I'm going to be playing that probably later on. Well, not today, but tomorrow. So, do as you will, my son. I know you shall make me proud. Ooh, this is going to be awesome, isn't it? Chthonios, do not dare. Yeah, fuck you. Guess what? That's his body, and he wants it back. No, stop this. Your words hold sway over me no longer. My life is my own. And I have found my true family. Ugh! My power wanes. The vessel rejects me? Ooh, something's happening. Ooh. Yep, there's Claudian. He's back. And Athena's been kicked out. There goes her attack. What's happening? Athena's magic should be impotent with no body to fuel them. Precisely. Athena was the soul force holding the space around Pandaemonium together, and now it crumbles. Though little would change if we were buried here, we cannot let this be Sparks' final resting place. I must grab Claudian first. I'm not leaving him behind. We started this adventure to rescue him. Oh. And we succeeded. Now what's going to happen with Athena? Of all my miscalculations, to think that you would be my undoing. That you would even be capable of defying me. Oh good, he gets to have one final conversation with her. Is there more you would say to me? Or have you decided to return to your dear mother's bosom? Have you brought Claudian back to me? Apologies, but I am only the dregs of your own memory. I could not but watch as the evil you've wrought collapses, burying you under its weight. How disappointing. Truly useless to the last. Wow. And who made me that way? Wow. Just calling her out on her bullshit. If I'm a failure in your eyes, you only have yourself to blame. And it's being consumed by the ethereal sea, fading into nothingness again. And there it is. Pandaemonium is gone. Forever. It can never return. Although Richithonios was not but a collection of memories, I know his absence pains you. But he acted with resolve, full aware of the potential consequences. Let us look back on this moment not with sorrow, but with pride. You both are the heroes of the day. Thea's ambitions would have swallowed the world had you not stemmed their advance. We shall stay here, both to look over Professor Claudian and ensure that there are no further disturbances in the Ethereal Sea. You should rest. I will not take no for an answer. Well, fuck no, I'm not. We're wrapping this up. It seems we can do not but wait. He'll wake up. He'll be fine. Used to, on the other hand, are probably going to fade away soon. Perhaps we might discuss a matter which has been troubling me. While your colleague Nemejiji was enlightening us on historical events which led to this era, she let slip the name of one of the Asians, La Brea. Although she knew of the figure only from her research, she was most insistent that there is no evidence connecting the Asian to myself. I am aware that this La Brea used the heart of Sabik to sow chaos throughout the world. I'd be a fool to deny such strong connections between us. You are the only one present who has met the Asian in question, so I would ask you directly, are he and I one and the same? Is my fate to work in the shadows and bring about untold destruction? You are him. There's no doubt. I see. If you say it is so, then there is no reason to disbelieve it. These Asians, or Paragons, I'm told, were ruthless in their schemes to rejoin the Sundered Worlds. I have heard but a small number of their deeds. Still, I find it difficult to comprehend the depths to which they were willing to sink. To choose a path of evil, all for the sake of the star. I admit, it's a decision I would make under the right circumstance. Wow! Like, he doesn't even doubt that it is something that he would do. Which is definitely... shows how much of an awareness of himself he has. All the ages may take their toll. My devotion to my duty will never waver. Paying no heed to what might be lost, I will treat the heart of Sabik as a mere tool for my own ends. Never caring to look beyond the surface, I will unleash forces that I fail to truly comprehend, remain blissfully ignorant of my hypocrisy all the while. Oop. He's waking up. Huh. You know, he does kind of resemble his original self, now that I know that they're one and the same. Piers Claudian has awakened. Hair color is different, but the face is very similar. Sparks, I have some faint memories of what transpired. You stood against Athena and won. And you were there too. And you! And you! La Brea, Richarthonia's memories of you dwell within me still. Through unyielding discipline, you hoped to forge a son equal to yourself. The crucible you placed him in left scars which were loath to heal. Yet you were never motivated by selfishness. All you did was in service of your duty. At the least I will hear no more. Though you may possess a rich influence in his memories, you are not him. In your birth, you have become someone else entirely. You belong to this age. As such, I am your enemy, and an enemy does not deserve sympathy. Of course, I would never condone the actions of the Ascian, but you are not him. You are La Habrea of the Convocation. You spared no effort in saving us from Athena's machinations. For that you deserve the utmost praise, and my personal thanks. Oh. If you insist on deceiving yourself, then so be it. My stance remains unchanged. The most difficult of your trials is behind you, but you may find that Pandaemonium has yet to relinquish the last of its secrets. Among them is the identity of Hephaestus' liberator, who set the very first wheels in motion. There is but one place to find these answers: the past. However, I must insist that you keep silent about Athena's fate. While I doubt it would change the decisions I make, should not tender us information we could not have uncovered ourselves. Now that I have said my piece, I shall follow my son's footsteps. Ooh, just willingly letting go. These odious memories will fade to nothing, as was always their fate. Farewell. Goodbye, La Habrea. It's been a pleasure. I'm sure we'll meet again in the past. Aw. My time too draws near. But if I can stay long enough to see this matter through. We shall journey to the past to seek out the truth of La Habrea's words, yes? While Themis himself may have been there to see this encounter, I have a unique opportunity to hear your perspective on the matter. That is, of course, if you will share it with me. I look forward to it. I shall take in the ethereals to see one final time as I await your return. Okay. Sorry. Is that the right quest? Guided by the past. Yeah, speak with La Habrea at the Stygian. Incense and cells. We'll finish Pandaemonium at the very least, and then I have to get going, because we have stuff to do. Yeah, I'm sure La Habrea will have something to say about who set all of this in motion. I need to know that myself. Oh, wow. The other people are just hanging around. Wait, is that hegemony? Ah, you'll see Sparks, keyboard of Abyssos, but I suspect you may already know this. Me once before, after all, although I was not entirely myself at the time. Thanks to you, however, I can reflect my faculties on mine once more. At present, I am taking stock of the damage done to the facilities. Okay, so although the final one, the first and final of the key wards died with one committing suicide and the other not sacrificing herself, but she was altered into a state where she was unable to do anything. To the hidden compound. Yep. Well, we have returned. Sparks, truth be told, I thought you would have little reason to ever visit this place again. Seems I was wrong. I'm looking for answers. How neatly you obfuscate your motivations. Do as you will, then. He has gone through the trouble to visit us, so I hardly think curtness is in order. We braved Pandaemonium together. Why not at least share with him our progress? I have relinquished control of Pandaemonium to La Habrea. I was never meant to hold it for long. Now such authority resides in rightful hands. With La Habrea's help, we have poured through Athena's research into the Hemiatheoia. Thus were we able to restore Hegemony's mind and body. Yeah, I saw that. Yet there is still much work to be done. Damage to repair, keywords to replace, paths too many to count. But although the path may be long, our progress is steady. I believe we can safely say that Pandaemonium will soon function as it did before. Indeed. Before we reach that point, however, there are some matters which must be put to rest. Yeah. Who started all this? One concerns Pandaemonium itself, and another is a personal matter. Until they are settled, I cannot move forward. It shall not take long. Lack of resolve caused me to delay, but I have chosen my course. These concerns must be weighty indeed. Do you intend to share your burden with us? If you would bear witness, then come. Your arrival at this very moment almost beggars belief, but I shall not ask you to leave. Simply ask you not interfere, no matter what may happen. I wonder what's happening. Hegemony? Hegemony. Stay here. This will be over soon. Why did you call me here, Master La Habrea? There is still much to be done if the warders are to be freed. You have served within Pandaemonium since Athena's time, have you not? That makes you the most senior keyboard, now that Aegisthus is gone. As such, you deserve to know a secret few others are privileged to hear, one concerning myself. Oh. Separating Aegisthus from myself required removing part of my soul. A necessary sacrifice, but one which came at no small cost to my natural talents. By a shadow of the man I was at the time of my appointment as La Habrea. I could never hope to wield the same magics that Hephaestus used to bind the warders' minds, let alone break their shackles. That tone of defeat does not befit your voice, Master La Habrea. Do not give in to despair. There is no despair, only truth. I do not confide in you to garner cheap sympathy. Oof, he's being very serious. Hephaestus left behind fascinating research. His conclusion was that in order to transform a vessel into a hemiatheos, absolute control over their mind was essential. As you well know, the magics used to achieve such dominion exploited strong emotions within their victim's heart. In the case of Hesperios and Aegisthus, their respect for me. Upon slipping his bonds, Hephaestus took steps to throw Pandaemonium into chaos. With their attention divided, keyword and warder alike were easy targets. But there was an act that came before. Regardless of Hephaestus' prowess, he could not have won freedom on his own. Oh no. Are they going to reveal the hegemony freed him? For long days and nights I pondered who might have released him. I could only conclude that Athena's plans were set in motion long, long ago. She claimed the mind of one of her admirers. Hegemony. None would question your pride in your position, your devotion to Pandaemonium. But you do not believe I am the one fit to lead it, do you? Your loyalty lies not with my vision for Pandaemonium, but Athena's. Mr. La Habrea, whatever has spurred this sudden accusation? I assure you there is a proper explanation. Oh. What? What are you doing, La Habrea? Brace. As I have already stated, even should I detect Athena's tinkering, I am currently powerless to dispel it. And so I have come to a decision, one which was made with the best interest of our star in mind. In order to build a better future, I acquire the strength I have lost. I must embrace these odious memories. Oh. He's restoring Hephaestus to himself. Mark well this sight. Engrave it upon your very soul. You now bear witness to the true La Habrea. Whoa. Is she... Can't imagine this was an easy choice, but it is done. Is she alive? Yes, and she shall remember this lesson well. Athena's puppet no longer, I see. She may yet harbor ill will toward me, but that is a risk that I am willing to take. Our star requires a steady hand to guide it. Now mine is equal to the task. I can no longer allow Pandaemonium to divide my focus. Hejemi, I'll ask you to serve me anew. There is none other more qualified. He's making her chief ward. Okay. My loyalty to Athena led me to betray you once before. Why would you allow me to keep the position of keyboard? Oh wait, no, just require your talents, as I required Hephaestus's. The past is of no consequence. Very well. In honor of our fallen colleagues, I shall restore this institution to its former glory. La Habrea is himself once more. He wields his authority without hesitation and thinks not twice once his judgment has sounded. Yet he is different from Athena. He thinks only of the betterment of the star. As long as duty guides his actions, he shall not share her fate. And should his convictions ever waver, the emissary will set him back on the proper course. Thank you, Elidibus, for reminding us of how scary you are. Good. If this is the path he chooses to walk, then I will walk with him. I'll allow our bond to fray no further. As a son, I will support him in the days ahead. I would not ask you to say the same, Sparks. You and I stand on peaks separated by vast chasms. Our perspectives shall never align. And never shall one give way to the other, for such is our nature. With that in mind, let us consider any depths between us to be void. Before you leave here, mark well these words. My resolve shall weather loss unfathomable, and yield before no obstacle. Walk your path with the same conviction. Yeah. I am glad they gave La Habrea such good backstory evolution and development. Like, they didn't have to. They could have quite easily just left him as he was and done nothing further with him. But no. Like 10 years down the line, both the Heart of Sabik and La Habrea himself got a nice little bit of development. So, yeah, it's good to see. It's still amazing to me that this story took a good 10 years to get to this stage. And all the twists and turns that happen in the intervening time. It's amazing we even got the end of the story. A lot of other similar projects would stop after like 5 years, but no, they kept going with this one. It was so much fun. I would like to continue with the main scenario as well, but we're just gonna wrap up Pandaemonium. So. Hello, Claudian. There you are, Sparks. While you were away, Themis brought me up to speed on all that happened while I was held prisoner. His story shone light upon any number of questions that were niggling at my conscience, namely those concerning the ethereal signature emanating from Azizla. Doubtless its source was Athena, reaching out as far as she could from her prison, ever grasping for someone to take Erychithonios' place, grasping for the body his soul resided in. I wanted to ask, when you first found the crystal, were you unable to hear the memories stored within? Indeed, it was only after our research was well underway that I could hearken to its whispers. Contact with the crystal should awaken the memories, but the passage of time likely changed Erychithonios' soul in subtle ways. Perhaps the fugitive residence was a gradual process in this case. However, being attuned to Erychithonios exposed you to Athena's voice as well. Doubtless the choice to venture forth into Azizla was not your own. It was Athena's influence working through you. I do recall being strangely fixated and acting alone. I never would have encouraged such recklessness usually. Although the choice was not entirely my own, I am still ashamed of my actions. Reflection is how we plant the seeds of growth, although we must not blame ourselves for events out of our control. The voice in the crystal belonged to the person from which your soul originated. Well, not even the most brilliant researcher could come to that conclusion. True. Your reassurance means more than you know. Thank you. One final matter. It concerns the very crystal whose discovery set this adventure in motion. perhaps sparked by recent events, a new light began to shine from within its depths. From my experience, this may indicate that a new memory has floated to the surface, eager to be observed. For some time, the question of why La Habrea Richarthonius would leave such a crystal behind in the first place has lingered in the back of my mind. With Richarthonius' memories and such magical talents as are at my disposal, I believe I can make his found memory manifest for us all to behold. Shall we witness it together? Yeah, please do. I would like to know why they left this crystal behind. I leave this memory for you, the future of our star. Oh wait, they were both blonde, slightly different shades. Vile days have come, and the creation magics we have so relied upon now hasten our downfall. But despair has not yet won out. La Habrea and the others of the Convocation are working to stem the chaos which threatens to engulf our star. Their plan requires great sacrifice. Elidibus, Themis, has already offered to give his life for our salvation. Yet, there is another problem which must be dealt with. Pandaemonium, wherein are confined our most vicious creations. Even should we survive the final days, it will take time to restore order. Pandaemonium's cells were breached, and their prisoners set upon the star. Our hard-won peace would be obliterated in an instant. Someone must stay behind to ensure that never happens. With Themis and La Habrea otherwise indisposed, that responsibility falls to me. And that is why I must defy the directives of the Convocation. My soul will not be offered to manifest the will of the star, but instead consigned to eternal vigil. I know that in doing so the final days may take me. May I live to see my duty upheld. That's why I have resolved to set this crystal adrift in the tides of the underworld. It contains memories of Pandaemonium from both my father and I. I shall bear this warning to the future, even if I cannot. I have imbued the crystal with magics that will attract it to my essence. Even should I journey through the underworld and be born anew, this message will reach me. Pandaemonium shall not be left unattended. If all else fails, then perhaps another man like my dear friend will come along. One with an almost unnatural ability to pick up the scent of trouble. He's talking about us. Wonder where he is now. How many souls has he saved? And how many beasts has he slain since last we met? Aww. Alongside my warning, this memory shall carry a wish. Sparks, may we meet again. Now listen well. If anyone receives this message, you must come to Pandaemonium. Please make haste. I repeat. Well then. I guess the... Oh god, is the real Pandaemonium still around somewhere? Well, that dispelled the last of my doubts. Thank you for humouring me. And now we come to this. It survived. The Heart of Sabik. Wow. It's amazing to see it again after all these years. Yes, the Heart of Sabik. The tie that bound Athena's memories to my body, no doubt. When I regained my senses, I found it on my person. Now it appears your efforts have left it bereft of memories. No trace remains of Athena. However, its power as Orosite yet remains, and it may prove to be a valuable trove of knowledge in the hands of the right researcher. I feel that fate has left it with me for a reason. I should take my leave, but on behalf of my colleagues, nay, the entire Star, I thank you both for putting an end to Athena's wickedness. Yeah. And off he goes. Wow. Elizabeth. Any last words?
I see. Then Hephaestus' story has been laid bare.
Yep.
As has the nature of our mysterious crystal. The questions which led us into Pandaemonium are answered. And soon order shall be restored.
Yep.
I too can fade away, unburdened by regret. I could not have reached this point without you, friend.
Yeah. No.
So many revelations. But there are more. If you would dig a little deeper.
What?
Elidibus's soul was plucked from the ethereal sea, and from it I was wrought. Surely you have a passing interest in what I remember, in what I feel.
Yes, actually.
You deserve what answers I can provide. While my memories of Pandaemonium are clear, all else is hazy at best.
Shame.
Perhaps Athena made me this way. Or perhaps it is the result of who or what I was before. Still, I can recall vague figures. Scenes from my future and your past.
Yep.
At the Crystal Tower's peak, we clash. And later, from that self-same spire, I send you forth.
Yep.
Into our age. Into Elpis.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I decide on such a course? Formless as these images are, I cannot say. However, I can hazard a guess.
Oh?
Somewhere within my fragmented memories, I catch a glimpse of our journey into Pandaemonium. A glimpse which shows not the path we took or the destination where it led us. Yet by its very presence demands that you are required in Elpis.
Yep, there's our explanation anyways as to why.
And even if that act is but one link in the chain of events which ends in Atheris' salvation.
Yep.
Then this all has meaning. Our time together, every moment, is worthwhile, and I am unburdened by regret. That said, it is possible my motivations become something else entirely.
True.
That you
The Elidibus I
cross
knew was
this
different.
vast expanse in the hopes of being reunited with your allies. A devotion that once would have baffled me. But after having been to the depths of that twisted prison and back, I think I can understand.
Yeah, I fully understand La Habrea and Elidibus now. Who they were,
Now,
what motivated them,
I
how they
have pulled
became
back
who
the
they are in the
curtain
present.
As far as I dare.
so...
The people of your age call this the Ethereal Sea, a name I quite enjoy, for it teems with life, each star a soul on its journey.
Aw. Quite poetic, ain't it? Wish
And among these
little
uncountable
rainbows
stars,
going on their way.
it was yours that crossed my path. For that, I shall be forever grateful.
It's amazing how happy
I wish
we
you
are
well
having,
on your journey.
you know, become friends
A journey
with
as
people that
long as
once
your
tried to
star is
kill
length.
us. Seriously.
A journey not bound by
There
the
are very-
confines of this world or
There are
any
very
other.
few people that our character isn't capable of becoming friends with. And he's gone. Wow. That was fun. That was a fun adventure. We now just need to wrap it up by talking to Cloydian, I think, one more time. Ooh, wait. What's this? What's happening?
How fascinating. The truths that dwell at the edge of sleep. The course of history is set by its victors. It is immutable. And yet,
Yet, we changed it repeatedly.
should this star continue upon its path, look. The light.
It's blinding. Has Elidibus just been reborn? I hope so. I hope that was Elidibus being reborn. Welcome back, Sparks. I hope you said farewell to Themis for me. Recent events have given me not only a new focus for my research, but also insight into my own origins. Truly, 'tis a gift I could never hope to repay. As Abra said, I am not a Richithonios. Yet I bear part of him inside me, and I shall do what I can to follow the traces he has left behind in the present day. Spark has been struck in my mind. I am ready to pursue my research with a fervor, the likes of which I have not had since my youth. Doubtless I shall have need of you in the days and moons ahead. When that time comes, I only hope that you will once again lend me your sound counsel. Until then, may you fare well. The more I try and make sense of what happened, the more my mind ties itself in knots. It will take weeks, or dare I say months, to navigate this maze of questions. May I also suggest that Professor Cloydian hire more assistants. Sparks, may I have a moment of your time? I would very much like to hear of the battles you fought within the Pandaemonium that appeared in our age. While I was fortunate enough to witness most events with my own eyes, I was not there to write down a blow-by-blow account. Your testimony would be a welcome and flavorful addition to my records. To think your foes be even more fantastic than the ones you faced in the past. Truly, not even my wildest imaginings could come close to what reality gave us. Particularly fascinated by Athena, I cannot help but wonder what she would have become if left to her devices. We were terribly close to finding out, and doubtless it would have been one of the last revelations of our lives. But she may not have gone so far if not for the Orsight, which magnified her desires to an almost incomprehensible degree. Just how it could have influenced one so is a matter well beyond the ken of modern scholarship. I believe you saw how twisted those under its sway can become when you faced Lucavi. Just what designs did Ultima, the High Seraph, have in bestowing the gift of Orsight to those poor souls? If Athena changed her dreams of godhood, she may very well have been able to bend even Orsight to her will. Soon the world would have followed suit. What a chilling end to my story, and a fascinating theory to add to my report, of course. I must scour our documents for any supporting evidence. Now I understand why you sent Rusinod to fetch any scraps containing even a hint of crystalline machinations. Versa Claudia. I have noticed that important tasks are being left neglected. When inquired as to the reason, poor Rusinod explained that he could barely keep up with your requests. Something must be done about this new obsession of yours. Yes, pursue it until you find the answers you seek. I believe you are on your way to a discovery that shall make you the envy of your peers, myself included. We often find breakthroughs only after shattering the rules of conventional research. I shall tend to Rusinod's task, but you must promise me that your report will be a thing of wonder. God damn it, Claude. Of course, Professor, you have my word. I shall give every scenario a fair shake. Where evidence is lacking, imagination shall fill in the gaps. I shall blend the lines between fantasy and science, so skillfully you will doubt if there were ever there at all. God damn it. I expect no less from my assistants. Before you put pen to parchment, it would be hard if you shared some of your idle musings with me. I will, Professor, I will. If you have any interest, Sparks, and I know you do, stop by any time and I will share with you my most recent theories. Fair. Alright, well, we now have the savage version. Well, first things first. Let me just check. So we've got a 610 earring and a 610 ring. So we'll get the earrings of slaying. And Anabasios ring of slaying. I want to take a closer look at the earring first. Ooh, it's really pretty actually. Do we have a matching one on the other side? Nope, just the one. That's better. That is the best style for my character. But there we go. Just like that. We just hit item level 625, which means we'll be able to do Thalea next time around, which will be nice. So I'll quickly jump to Razathan and see if I can get the upgrade material for the gloves. What do I need for that? I need to double check. Gear augmentation, not the Radiance gear. It's Lunar Envoy's gear. So to upgrade the Lunar Gloves of Maiming, we need the Lunar Fingerless Gloves of Maiming and Moonshine Twine. To get Moonshine Twine, we need to speak to Nisvas. Out of World Oddities. Moonshine Twine. And then if I go talk to... Oh wait, we'll need to be a different class temporarily for this. Lunar Envoy's gear augmentation. Augmented Lunar Envoy gloves. Okay, we do that. then do that. And boom, we got 630 on that. So yeah, our gear is now as good as we can get it for this class, which makes me happy. But we need to keep getting more. Ooh, hold on, wait. Elegant Tombstone of Comedy. We can trade those in now. I know I need to get going, but I'm gonna go trade these in. Tombstone of Comedy. Discipline of War. Gives us 650? Okay, what can I trade in that is lower? Okay, we got the Lunar Envoy Ring of Slaying, as well as our entire boots and set. Hold on, let me just check what the weapons like. Common exchange weapons. Ah, we need to have a Hermetic Tombstone first. Though I do want to take a look at what this looks like. Holy shit. That is beautiful. Oh, I love it. Hold on, I need to see what the other ones look like. Oh. That's what it looks like normally. And when we draw it, it glows. Hold on. What's the other one? So that's it normally. And then... Ah! That's pretty cool. Hold on, let's try another one. So there's the book norm. So, hold on. Book normally. Book when drawn. Doesn't look like it has anything. It doesn't have an animation with it like the other one does. Just a shame. Oh well. What about the fairy version? Again, ordinary. Oh god, it has paint. I love it. Okay, I do kind of love this one just for how silly its design is. Why? Why is it designed like that? It's just ridiculous, but I love it. Hold on. I want to see what the... Oh, they're basically a set of fairy wings when they're sheathed. It's kind of cool. Anyways, alright, well, we can only get one thing at the moment, so we'll need to think carefully about what we're getting. I'm gonna go with boots, if we can get boots. Yeah, they'll stand out the least compared to the rest, so... They at least look like they go with the gloves. But yeah, just like that. Hold on. They're called Credenum. How do we upgrade? What do we do with them to upgrade them? There must be an upgraded version. What do we need for that? We need Divine Solvent. And the Divine stuff requires all three things to be traded in. So we can get this even higher. Oh, that is delightful. I am looking forward to being able to play even more content later as a result of now having all the gear we need to do, I think, everything. I think we can actually do everything that we have things for, which does make me happy. Right now, though, this will be where we end it for today. It's a good place to stop because I need to get going. I've got some Christmas shopping I need to do. But when we come back tomorrow, we will be... Well, I'll be continuing with the story as best I can, because there's so much to do. But if we can't get further in the story, we'll probably spend a bit of time playing some Assassin's Creed Mirage as well tomorrow. I aim to do about 2 to 3 streams tomorrow, though I also plan to visit my brother, and his wife's going to help me bake a cake to celebrate mine and my partner's anniversary, which is nice. So, yeah. That'll be it for today. So, let's see. I need to get going, so I don't really have time to go searching for somebody to raid out to. If anyone has a suggestion they can give me within the next few seconds, feel free to. But otherwise, I'm just going to call it for today, and we shall continue tomorrow. So, until then, as always, I've been Sparks, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.